Hi there and welcome to Techzi's top news for February 1st, 2024. SoftBank, a very popular South Korean venture capital firm, is evolving its brand identity. It just rebranded itself as SoftBank Venture Asia, and we're all really looking forward to what comes along with this new version of itself. Taiwan-founded live streaming platform 17 Live that operates in Japan, Taiwan, Hong Kong, and others is undergoing some leadership changes. The CEO is stepping down due to family reasons, and the co-founder, Joseph, is coming back on board. Combinator is in the news for something not so great. Gary Tan, the president and investor, said something very offensive on Twitter. He was hoping and sort of wrote a little speech to 7 San Francisco city officials asking them to die slow. Later he clarified this was actually a song from Tupac, so the die slow was a reference to the lyrics, but obviously this is not something you should be saying online. And let's take a look at what happens when somebody says anything hateful. Obviously there's a bunch of people who sort of follow suit, and 3 of those San Francisco supervisors that Gary Tan mentioned have received very threatening messages to their homes. In fact, one of them, the board president Aaron Beskin, received a very threatening letter to his home saying, "Gary Tan is right, I wish a slow and painful death for you and your loved one." Based on this, it looks like the city officials will be pressing charges against Tan. Singapore-based healthcare startup Mesh has just secured an undisclosed amount from East Ventures. With the funding, Mesh can expand into Philippines, Indonesia, as well as Malaysia. Here's a really fun collaboration. Darewise and DFZ are partnering to foster mutual growth by sharing Web3 expertise through an advisory framework and expanding their respective Web3 player communities. Malaysian-based Capital A's super app AirAsia Move saw substantial growth across key metrics in 2023. It's a travel, lifestyle, and financial platform that achieved close to 17 million average monthly active users. That's a lot, representing a 48% increase year-over-year. And finally, for our guest post, Jeremy Tan thinks that we might not need unicorns, and maybe a few people are just better off building zebras. Absolutely love Scott Van's breakdowns of startups and founders, and today he's talking about Airac, who's going around promoting his pizza sauce in a very interesting way, very similar to how Mr. Beast promotes a lot of his products. It's really interesting to see the creator economy and the products that they create and how they create a lot of content and videos to promote these. And the last guest post that we have today is an amazing opportunity highlighted by Chris Winterhoff between Grammarly and OpenAI. If you use Grammarly to make the report you did a couple of weeks ago or the presentation that you did a couple of weeks ago, imagine how your life could change if it was combined with AI. Our final story covering the Techzi news is going to be Singapore-based online car platform Caro that has just announced the opening of 2 new branches in King Taiwan and Tiwanon, increasing its total branches in Thailand to 5. This strategic move aims to extend Caro's reach to a broader audience in the suburbs of Bangkok City, making certified cars way more accessible. And thanks for watching. Please make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel or give us a follow on Techzi so that you can stay updated with all of the tech news from Southeast Asia. See you guys!